Hello and welcome back to Colormetruth Tarot. Today I have a new timeless pick a card, and it is on what is your power of seduction, what is seductive about you, your energy, what draws people in, how do you draw people into you. So as always, I do have another channel where I talk on spirituality, manifestation, and just share my own personal viewpoints. If you're interested in that, the link for that second channel is in the description box below. I also do personal readings and I provide Reiki healing. So if you're interested, you can just shoot me an email, and my email is found in the description box below. So we have 4 piles in front of us today. This is pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, and pile 4. You'll see that each pile has a perfume roller on top of it, and below that there is a note. Each note corresponds to either the divine feminine itself or a specific goddess. And the reason I chose goddess was just because of the seductive energy. I was just thinking of goddesses, but this has no bearing on gender whatsoever. And I hope you guys enjoy the reading. If it resonates, please comment, like, and subscribe. And thank you so much. I'm going to get started. If you do need to meditate or ground yourself and get centered, I recommend you do this now, and I'm going to get started with pile 1. So if you do need to meditate, please pause the video now. Hello, pile 1. If you chose this pile, this is your reading. Okay, so you guys got the divine feminine itself, and this is the aspect of the self associated with creation, intuition, community, sensuality, compassion, and togetherness, collaboration. And the word I channeled for this pile was quintessential. And I'll just show you guys that really quick. Let's see what the cards have to say. Spirals of manifestation. Light beings. Beyond the mind, the heart beats. Memories of love. Partnerships and alliances. So what I'm getting for you guys is you're seductive because there's something very mystical, very dreamy about you. I don't know if you're really into, I don't know if you wear a lot of flowy clothes or you collect shells, or I'm just getting somebody like almost ocean vibes, or somebody who's very like a mermaid almost. You guys have something that's very mythical about you and exotic in a way that you come out of a fairy tale or a storybook. It's like you're not of this world. And I also feel that because you guys got light beings. So there's something very mysterious and otherworldly about you, like you're not from here. I keep getting the image of like a fairy or mermaids or nymphs, you know, running around a forest. There's something that's very otherworldly around you. And, you know, you could even be a little mischievous or a little bit like you could be the type to get away with anything almost, and all you have to do is flash a smile, is kind of the image I'm getting in my mind. You guys also have something that's very grounding about you as well. There's something very earthy to you, which is very attractive. People feel that when they're with you, they are like you could almost take care of them, or there's something about you that's very stable. And the reason I'm saying that is because this card makes me think of Mother Earth very heavily. So again, I don't know if you guys love nature or something, but there's something about you that's very grounding and very seductive. It's you might be somebody who's very natural. You may not wear a lot of makeup and be very beautiful without any makeup on. And again, just something that's very mystical about you as well. You're also sweet and kind with this Memories of Love card. Your energy is very go with the flow, I'm getting, because of the water. So you're somebody who doesn't really like to spend time being angry or holding on to grudges. You understand that everything has its time, and so you know, you're somebody who's always up for an adventure, you're someone who's spontaneous. And this is very seductive. This is very attractive, because you're somebody who's always up to do always ready to do something, and always ready for kind of the next opportunity, the next new beginning. You're also somebody who, like I said before, you go with the flow. You don't have time to be getting in an argument with people, or, you know, staying in that kind of stagnant energy. You guys are dreamers, is what I'm getting. You're very dreamy. And this is very, very seductive. You draw people in because you bring people to another world. You guys bring people to some other, it's like some other dimension when they're with you. It's like they leave the earth, they leave their problems, and they can escape with you to the mystical land, the dream land, the fairy land that you guys are living on. And you guys are also very seductive, because you give off this energy of like being, as I mentioned before, like the quintessential partner almost. You guys give off this energy of being the ideal woman or the ideal man. You represent this kind of perfect example of what somebody is looking for in a relationship. And they may know nothing about you. They could just be projecting things upon you. But you have this energy, this quality, this very attractive quality within your energy of you being kind of this perfect, ideal, quintessential partner, quintessential person that if they got into a relationship with you, their whole life would suddenly make sense and everything would be fine. And again, that's not necessarily true, but this is what's very attractive about your energy and very seductive about you. So as I mentioned, you're seductive because you have something that's very grounding about you. You're probably very beautiful without any makeup on, or you don't need makeup. You have a beautiful natural beauty. Maybe you have a very glowy skin. You're seductive because you're very mysterious. You're from another world. People feel like when they're with you, they can kind of leave their troubles and their issues, and they can go with you to, you know, outer space or to the stars. You're somebody who, you know, you live life free, almost like a gypsy. You guys are mystical and whimsical and kind of these beautiful free spirits. So this is what's very, very seductive about you. You guys are also, again, as I mentioned, kind and loving, and you give off this energy of being the ideal partner, the ideal person. So that's what I'm getting for you guys for pile 1. I hope the message resonated. Please comment, like, and subscribe. And thank you so much for watching. I love you. Bye. So if you guys picked pile 2, this is your reading. Oh, wow. So you guys got Venus. And Venus is the Roman goddess of love, also associated with sex, beauty, riches, success, fertility, desire, and maternal care. And the word I channeled was garden bed. So I'll just show you guys that really quick. Sorry, it has like wet spots on it. Let's see what the cards have to say. Whispers. Deceit in reverse. Community. Intuition. Positive movement forward. Material harvest. The first thing I'm really attracted to is this Whispers card. You guys might be very seductive or attractive because you have a really melodious voice. You guys might be singers, or you like to sing for fun, but there's something about your voice, something about the way you talk that is very sexy or very just attractive. Whether you have a very deep, low, like sexy voice, or very high voice, and it's like very almost like a bird, like bird song, like when you hear somebody singing and it's just very high pitched and beautiful and sweet and kind. I'm just getting you guys have a very beautiful voice. You guys are also very seductive, or you're very attractive because you're a straight shooter. I'm getting something with this deceit in reverse card. You guys are honest people, and people sense that about your energy. And so this is what draws people to you, because they understand that you guys will not lie to them. You give off a very honest energy. Even if you may be harsh with your words in a straight shooter, you're not going to lie. You are honest to your bones, and you're somebody who is, very honest. Whoever's with you knows that they're going to get what they're going to get with you. That you're not going to beat around the bush. You're not going to try to speak in riddles or say something just to make somebody feel good. You're going to be very honest. With this community card, I'm just drawn to the fact that you guys are seductive because you're just beautiful. You're probably very attractive. And even if you don't think that, your energy is very attractive. There's something about your energy, the way you look, maybe your hair, a physical feature on your face or your body, something about you is very attractive. So physically, you guys are attractive and it draws people to you, especially with this community card. People are just drawn to you, and I'm getting this image of people always wanting to be around you. So you draw people in by the very fact that you're attractive. And also, as mentioned, you have something about your voice is very seductive. And also you guys are honest people, which draws people to you. With the intuition card, there may be something that's mysterious about you that you keep close to your chest, which may be a seductive quality about you guys as well. Almost like somebody who kind of sits in the background and watches and observes what's going on. You can be a little bit to yourself and a little bit isolated at times, and this is something that works in your favor because it makes people interested in you and makes people want to get to know who you are on a deeper level. You give off a vibe of just being somebody who like more than you talk about, or more, you think a lot and a lot about, or more about a lot of things than you speak on. I'm sorry guys, just trying to get the message to come through. So there's something about you that, again, it's mysterious, and you kind of hold things to your chest, and this makes people interested in you and want to talk to you, and you, without even being conscious of it, you draw people in because of that, because they want to get to know more about you. There's something that's hidden, like almost like you have an in on something, or something. Even if you don't, this is something that people think about you, and so it draws them to you. Something else that's seductive about you guys is you're somebody who's very free. So it's very attractive for people who feel like they are stuck in life, or that they're kind of in this path and they don't have the ability to be free. That you're somebody who gives off this energy of being free, a free spirit, always going where the wind takes them. And even though you may not feel like that, your energy gives this off. Like, whether you're somebody who just kind of says whatever they want, or you're always traveling, or you express yourself in such, varied ways, you give off this energy of freedom. Like, even if you are tied down in certain areas of your life, you make sure to express yourself or have some type of freedom in other areas of your life. And this is very seductive. This is very attractive, because a lot of people in life feel like they're stuck, or feel like they can't express themselves, or they don't have the freedom to do so. So the fact that you do that, it's very, very enticing, and it's a wonderful, attractive quality about you. To be able to have that ability to not be tied down, and to kind of just say, I'm going to express myself this way, and I don't really care what you have to say. You guys are also very attractive, or what's seductive about you is that you come off as though you have everything together. You come off as though you're wealthy or abundant. People may look at you and think you come from a very wealthy background. There's something about you that just, I'm almost getting the word screams that you're, you have money, you come from a good background, you're educated, you know where you're going in life, or you have everything put together. And this is very attractive to people because they want to attach themselves to you. They also want to have that feeling of having everything together, and of knowing where they're going, and of, having a good background. People want to associate themselves with people who seem to be going somewhere, or who seem to have everything, or seem to at least know where they're going, and know what they want out of life. So this is something that's very seductive about you, is that you do kind of seem like you have everything together, or at least you know where you're going, or that you know, or that maybe you are already successful, and this is very, very attractive and very, very seductive about you. So that's all I'm getting for your reading. I hope that it resonated. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. If you guys chose pile 3, this is your reading. So let's see who you guys got. Wow, so you guys got Morgan, goddess from Old Ireland, sometimes appears as a single goddess and a trio of goddesses, associated with war, destiny, fate, death, change, shadow, and power. And the word that I channeled was flight. And I'm just going to show this to you. Let's see what the cards have to say. You guys got conscious connections. What do you feel? Shock of the new. Nourish. Angel of strength. And cornucopia. So what I'm getting off the bat, what's seductive about you is you guys are not afraid to be yourself, even if you are confused about who you are, or you have so many different parts of yourself. You're not afraid to express all the different parts of yourself. You can see the woman in this picture. She has flowers here, and it looks like speakers and a piano keyboard. So, and she's adorning her head with both of these parts of herself, both expressions of herself. So I feel like you guys, what's seductive about you or what's attractive about you is that you are completely yourself and authentic, and it doesn't matter if you are both like gothic and a really girly girl, or you love, you know, different things within those two different types of expressions. You're the type of person that may wear dark, heavy makeup and then wear long flowy clothes, a long flowy dress and flowy clothes, and have your nails painted in a really pretty color, or like a pink color or something that's like traditionally feminine. And so you're not afraid to express yourself in that way. I know those are very two opposite types of expressions, but maybe that is who you are. Maybe you're, you know, you're not afraid to be yourself authentically, even if the, you know, the different expressions somewhat clash, where society would tell us, oh, you know, you're either a girly girl, or you're, you know, you're gothic, or you're sporty, or whatever. You don't abide by labels, and you just be who you are, authentically you. And this is very, very seductive. This is very, very attractive to people who have difficulty being their true self, who have difficulty being authentic, because you just come out and you're like, hey, I'm me, and you know, you don't have to love me. I don't need validation from you. I'm just who I am, and I love myself, and I validate myself, and I'm going to express myself the way that I choose to. What's also seductive about you guys, I'm really drawn to her butt for some reason. I just feel like you guys have good or positive body image. You might have a really nice body, really good figure. If you're a guy, you know, you might have a really nice toned body, or, you know, you might just have a really good body image. You might just really love your body, and that shows, you know, energetically. You might just be very confident in the way you dress, or wear clothes that other people would be too timid or too scared to wear. And so this is very attractive, especially for other people, because if you're confident in your body and you're wearing clothes that you like to wear, obviously the clothes are going to look good on you, because you wear your clothes do not wear you. And so by that very definition, you're attracting people to you. You're attracting people by your energy, by the clothes you wear, and by the way you look. So this is something that is very seductive about you. It's just your body confidence. And even if you don't feel that way, I'm really getting it strongly. Like there's something about your body shape or the way you look when you put certain clothes on that just makes you look really good. And this is very attractive. This is very seductive about you. What's also very attractive about you is that you guys, I'm just getting the sense of like you stand up for yourself. You don't let people talk down to you. You don't let people walk all over you. Maybe you were people pleasers in the past, or at least you're trying to work on this. And this is something that's very attractive about you. I'm also hearing that you stand up for the other underdog. But you're definitely somebody, or you're people who do not let people walk all over you or talk down to you. You know, if you have experienced this in the past, I'm here to say congratulations, bravo. It is the most important thing is to stand up for yourself, stand up for your beliefs, stand up for who you are, because no one else is going to stand up for you. No one else is going to fight for you. You know, you have to be able to fight for yourself. So that's amazing. Then that's great. And this is something that is very seductive and attractive about you, that you have such a good sense of self and such a good confidence in who you are and your beliefs that you can stand up for yourself and, you know, tell people like, you can't treat me this way, or you can't talk down to me. And I also feel that you do this for other people as well. You stand up for people. You hate injustices. You hate when people treat other people wrong, you know, just because either their background or their beliefs, which have nothing to do with, you know, with anything based in any understanding. You know, to hate somebody on their background or their skin color. I know I'm getting trailed off, but I just wanted to express this. So you guys are just very righteous people. You guys also aren't afraid to, you guys aren't afraid of your emotions. You're the type of people, and this is something that's attractive about you, is that you express your emotions. You aren't afraid to live in your emotions. If you feel like crying, you cry. If you need to get angry, you get angry. You are somebody who, you know, is a friend of your emotions, and you understand that you need to express what you're feeling, express how you feel. And when you do that, it liberates you. This is a very seductive quality, again, because it goes back to you being authentically who you are. You are somebody who is just you, and you make no apologies for that. Let me see what else I'm getting. I also get with this cornucopia card that you guys are, you're very bright. Like there's a lot of light in this card. So you guys may grab a lot of attention where you go. There's something about your energy that's just very, it's like a star quality about you. Even if you don't want attention or eyes on you, somehow, you know, eyes do come on you, or, you know, you may feel like people are always looking at you or watching you. And that's because they are. Like there's something about your energy that's very eye-catching. There's something about you that's very eye-catching and always grabs the attention of people. And this is a general reading, but for some of you, you guys may give off this energy of being a mother, or being like the mother of a group, like the mother hen. There's something about your energy and something about you that's very nourishing and loving and very warm and kind. And again, as I mentioned, because you do stand up for other people, because you aren't afraid to stand up for injustices, there's something about you that's very, almost like a mother protecting her child. Like a mother would do anything and say anything and become anything, do anything for their child to protect them. And so there's that part of you, that fierce protectiveness of a mother, but also that part of a mother that's very kind and loving and warm, which again is something that's very attractive about you. That's all I'm getting for your reading. I hope that it resonated. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. If you guys chose pile 4, this is your reading. So you guys got Freya, goddess of love in Norse mythology, associated with sex, lust, beauty, sorcery, magic, crystals, fertility, gold, war, and death. And the word that I channeled was transformer. So let's see what the cards have to say. Wow, you guys got universe, solitude, door to spirit in reverse, Contract in reverse. Broken heart in reverse. Vesica pieces. Sensitivity. Focus. Big bold vision. New birth and guarded virginality. Okay, so off the bat, what I'm getting about your energy or what's seductive about you is that you guys give off a mystery. There's something about you that is hidden only for yourself, that is kept only for yourself. You're somebody that will always have a part of you that is only known to you. Even if you're in a relationship, even if you met the love of your life and this person was, you know, everything to you, they would always feel like there was a part of you that they didn't have access to. I get that very strongly. There's something about you that will always only be for yourself. And this is not selfish. This is something that is just, and this is something that's seductive about you. It's something that's very attractive about you. People know that they will always be trying to figure you out, always be trying to understand you. But there's a part of you that will always be for yourself. And I think this is something that's very seductive, and it draws people to you because they don't know what it is, but there's something about you that is so mysterious and so to yourself, and they want to figure you out. They want to understand you. But I'm here to tell you they won't ever understand you. There's something about you that's always going to be confusing or hidden, and it's just for you. With this door to spirit in reverse, it's like that same thing. There's something about you that is very otherworldly or spiritual that people want to get access to, but they will never get access to. You know, it's like the door, it's like they try to open the door and then they get lost into this other world. They will never figure you out. There's something about you that is very, very mysterious or to yourself, and that is kept to yourself. With the sensitivity card, I'm getting what's attractive about you or seductive about you is that you guys have big hearts. And this draws a lot of people to you because you care, because you're loving, and people can sense that about your energy. They can sense that about who you are. You guys may be empaths. This is a general reading, but you do have a sensitivity and a love and a care about you that draws a lot of people to you. This could also draw negativity to you, like energy vampires and narcissists and people who just aren't good, but it also draws people who are loving as well and who are sweet. But again, use your discernment and make sure you're only inviting or allowing people who are loving people, good people into your life and into your energy field. With this Vesica Pieces card, I feel like you guys are very balanced, and this is very, very seductive to people because balanced people come off very grounded. They come off like they know what they want out of life, and that nothing can really it's like a house built, you know, built of stone or built on a firm foundation. There's nothing that's going to cause you guys to waver. You know who you are, you know what you want out of life. You're very grounded, and again, you're just balanced people. And for people who feel very unbalanced or feel like they don't know where they're going, or their heads get switched or turned around for every little thing, they'll be attracted to you because you give off the energy of knowing who you are and being balanced, and not, you know, you're somebody who, even if somebody were to tell you even if somebody were to tell you something very nasty or negative, you know, you would just say, okay, that's your opinion, but I don't believe that about myself, and you'd walk away and you'd move on. You're not someone who's going to sit there and analyze something because you know who you are. That's what I'm getting from this card. And that's very seductive. I mean, that's very attractive. You know, because people can't play around with you. They can't play around with you. You know who you are, right? You're like, it's like this very much boss energy. I know who I am, and you can't play around with me. You can't tell me who I am. You can't tell me what to do. And I'm going to do what I want to do regardless. You come off to people as somebody who's bold. Either the way you dress or the way you talk, or something about your face. Your facial features may be very bold or might be very striking. And so this is something that's very seductive because it draws people into you. It draws people to you. People may want to strike up a conversation with you just because you look so striking, you know, find out what your background is, or, you know, where you came from, who, you know, what culture are you from, and things like that. There's something about you that's very eye-catching. You walk into a room and people are drawn to you whether they want to be or not. With this contract in reverse, I'm just getting that you guys are somebody who you don't make any blind, like, it's similar to this Vesica Pieces card, where you guys don't make decisions in the blind. You know who you are, and you don't follow what other people have to tell you. Again, with the scales, you guys are very balanced. It's just somebody who knows who they are and who isn't going to switch on that, or isn't going to derail from that. Here with the Focus card, you guys are attractive because when you want something, you go after it. You might say, oh, well, I don't really, sometimes I don't really know what I want, or I can just be in my bed and be lazy for days. Maybe that's true, but when you really want something, when you're passionate about something, you're focused on it, and you do what you need to do. You get down to business. I just saw somebody in my mind's eye rolling up their sleeves and getting down, getting ready to get work done. So you guys are definitely hard workers. If you want to do something, you go after it and you get it done. And again, this is something that's very attractive to people, because when they're with you, they know that you're not going to just be wasting their time, especially if you are your own business owner or something like that. You are definitely somebody who takes your job seriously and will help people and get down to the root of the issue, or make sure that they get the service that they need, make sure that they get exactly what they need to help them. But yeah, you're somebody who's very hardworking, very focused in life. And this is very attractive, it's very seductive. You'll always see that with people who are focused, who know what they want out of life. You'll always have people who are drawn to them, or who want to be by their side, because you can tell that people like this are going somewhere, they're doing something with their life, they have a direction, and people for some reason are like magnet. They're drawn like flies to a light, for people who are so focused in life, because they know they're going somewhere and they have a direction, and people want to be with them in that journey. You guys are people too who aren't afraid to change yourself and reinvent yourself. You have such a good understanding of self that it doesn't even bother you if you like change direction or something like that. So again, this is a general reading, but for those of you, it's like you are so balanced in who you are. You're so balanced in life, and so stable and so grounded, that even if you were to change life, or even if circumstances were to happen to you that would cause a change in your life, or cause things to go crazy, you would still be able to pick yourself back up. You're very, very strong, especially when you have this broken heart, this broken heart card in reverse. Like, no matter what happens, you guys will always pick yourself back up. You will always come back from whatever disaster, whatever hardship, whatever suffering you went through. It's not going to hold you down. Where other people would, kind of lose it, and it would tear their heart in half, or they would completely break down and, have a whole like psychotic break. It would, cause you to maybe have a moment, and then you'd pat yourself together and move on with your life. Very, very strong, very capable people. And this is very, very attractive about your energy and about who you are. Okay, that's all I'm getting for your reading. I hope that it resonated. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. I do love reading your comments, so please comment if it resonated. Thank you so much, and I will see you in the next reading. Bye.